Hello, my Star Atlas people. It's me, the MetaVerse Explorer. I'm back with another Star Atlas video just to keep you updated. Now, guys, a lot has happened in the last 3 or so days. We had the ending of the community week. We have a whole bunch of COPA winners. We have a whole bunch of community content creator winners. And so I want to talk about that a little bit, as well as some other stuff I think you should know in the Star Atlas metaverse, okay? So as always, thank you very much for coming to my channel and watching me talk for 20, 30 minutes about Star Atlas. You guys must really like Star Atlas. Now, let's get started, shall we? Of course, I just love this video every time I come to Star Atlas. I like watching it. It just makes me feel like, you know, this is the future of what we're going to be playing later on down the road. Now, with that said, let's actually go to the first thing. Please make sure you have watched my last Star Atlas video, okay? It is a Star Atlas Town Hall recap. There is a whole bunch of changes that have come to the Star Atlas metaverse, or at least changes that are about to come, and you really need to be aware of these, okay? There is a lot between faction fleet, between starbase, between crafting, between resources. Guys, just watch the video, okay? Even if you don't watch this video, which is 30 minutes. So originally it was a 2-hour town hall. This is a 30-minute summary, right? AFIA has a whole newsletter, which is like, I don't know, like maybe a 15-minute read, maybe a 10-minute read, give or take. And then we also have Beth Beeth over at AFIA as well. She's done like a 3-minute video or an 8-minute video, something like that. Very, very small, but you have to watch it, okay? You have to watch it. Now, moving on, big congratulations to all of the Joni Award winners, okay? I did not win an award this year. Of course, I was saying, like, you know, a couple of weeks beforehand, please do not vote for me. I won Best Community Creator in Star Atlas in the first COPA series, so that was really good. I was really happy with that. I was so humbled. I didn't think I even deserved it. And this year, I also don't think I deserved it. I think other content creators did a better job than me, okay? You guys know me. I'm Aussie. I'm no bullshit. I know what I say, what I think is what is on my mind, okay? So big congratulations to all of the other guys. Let's go Atlas Theory for his short film Beyond the Horizon, and you know, everyone, congratulations to you all, okay? Morpheus, even the small dogs out there, congrats. Now, that being said, that's the content creators that won, okay? That's the content creators. Let's talk about the guilds that won, okay? Because, hey, I'm a bit biased here, okay? Now, announcing the winners of the 2024 Council of Peace Assembly. The brightest minds and hardest working builders showcase their guilds today, but only 3 of them can win, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see which guilds won. First place went to AFIA. Woot, 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 woot. Can I get a woot, woot? Yeah, right there. You see that? AFIA clinched the top spot with its creation of the Star Atlas IP games, its invaluable data contributions to the community, and its formidable fleet size, among many other factors. That's it. We are the biggest fleet size in Star Atlas, right? So we won. Who came second? Rome Guild. A true empire in the making. Rome has the talent, consistency, and numbers to make huge waves in the Galileo expanse. Yes. This is actually very true, and I'm going to show you some stats later to show you why they are, like, really close by second. They have mined a lot more than anyone else combined in Star Atlas, okay? And they're from Oni, and they have specific plans, okay? We're going to talk about this later. And now the third place goes to Build. The Shadow Loyal shows the impact of exceptional builders by crafting tools utilized by countless pilots, showcasing the impact of great builders and what they have on the ecosystem. And specifically, they're talking about the Sly Atlas tool, okay? This is the tool that you have been using to automate your fleets to make sure you walk away with a lot of resources, or at least a lot of Atlas, okay? You come away with SDUs. You would not be able to get all those SDUs without automation. Be honest, okay? They needed to have come even second, or I would say even first. Okay, but I'm biased anyway, okay? Congrats to all of these guys. Now, AFIA, why did we win? Okay, of course it's me, okay? I'm a little very small part of AFIA. We've got Funcracker, we've got Victor, we've got Prometheus, we've got other builders in this space, and one such thing is the game that we are wanting to build at Star Atlas, okay? Now, this is a card-based game. I really love card-based games. I used to play Gwent by itself from Witcher series, just by itself, because I would love it. In Witcher, I used to go from one player to another, and try and beat them all, try and build the best decks. Card games are really important, and they're like a cornerstone of gaming, especially in Web3 gaming. Now, this is our card game from Athea that we're currently implementing. I have no touch. I don't touch this at all. Okay, other people are building this. I think it's pretty cool though. Let me turn off the music, but at least you've seen this. Okay, let me turn off the music and listen. So it really does give off Gwent vibes, right? Now, I was really hoping we'd be able to read your blockchain address, and then those are the ships in your wallet where you can then use to play. Okay, you've got crew, you've got different ships with different functionality. Okay. What ships are those? I don't know what ship that was. Assemble your own deck of ships. I love that. You know, that's Visa's O-Pod. You know, it's a tech. It's got 4 strength maybe. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff to implement in the game. We got Tripid, 9 strength. That makes sense. Yeah, man. I love this. I love this. Valken and Funcracker Sensei Yamura. This is pretty awesome. I haven't actually seen Sensei Yamura in Athea in a while. I hope he's still around. Funcracker, let me know where he's up to. Now, that thing first though, this game, it's not going to be on the blockchain first. Not every game needs to be on the blockchain, okay? This is an IP project, which means it's just a Web 2 company, okay? Web 2 attachments to staratlas. So I think it won't read your blockchain address first. It'll just be a deck where you can, you know, build your deck somehow, and then later on they will plan to integrate it into staratlas IP. Hopefully we can go to a tavern somewhere and play this game, for example. It'd be so cool, so cool, so cool. Now, next up, of course, a big congratulations again to Raiko, because he did win this best picture of staratlas in COPA, and I voted for this, and I thought this is the one that needs to win, okay? And as I think it was Dominic or Santi, someone mentioned me saying this. I think this is what captures a lot of staratlas, okay? You know, you're in this UE5 showroom, and you know you're trying to play some PvP, and some guy comes with a ship, and he's trying to hit you out of the sky, hit you out of the PvP map, and you know you're running. Like, that's it. That's gaming. Like that's the beauty of staratlas. It feels so nice, and it looks so good, and yeah, look, there's a giant ship that's gonna come, and that's like part of your fleet or like your friend's fleet, and they're gonna come and get this guy. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Now, with that being said, I didn't win anything, and I don't know. I'm not conflicted. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I'm just neutral. It's okay, right? But that being said, this year I am aiming to win. Okay, this year I am aiming to win. And what is my plan to actually aim to win Best Content Creator again? I plan to do so many damn tutorials, so many damn edited videos on Starbase. Okay. When Sage first went live, one of my big challenges in staratlas is that things change very, very often, okay? Things change very, very often, or at least, you know, the information that gets released to the items that gets released. And so I'm very scared about spending time and maybe hiring an editor to go and do a video for me, to edit a video for me, where that video is then going to be obsolete, okay? So for example, when Starbase gets released, all of the score and all of the Sage videos, they're all kind of obsolete now, okay? So when Starbase gets launched, I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials and a lot more like interactive videos for staratlas, and that's my path to being best content creator, or at least best educational video, or at least best funniest video, or best short film, whatever. That's what I'm aiming for, okay? Now, let's move on to some good stuff in staratlas. What else has happened? If you like the staratlas music, the music that I have been playing in the background here even, you can go and listen to all of it now on Spotify if you like, okay? You can listen to the Volant Station Volume 1 by Karim Doidi. I think he's the musical person at staratlas, possibly, right? So there's 12 songs there already. You've heard these before. They're in the soundtrack. I'm playing them right now, okay? Go to Spotify. You can go to Apple Music. It's also on there. You can also go to Deezer. Never heard of Deezer. They're pretty interesting. Now, next up, something interesting to know, something to be excited about, perhaps. These things. Do you know these things? I hope you know these things. They are the Titan ships of staratlas, the biggest ships Well, no, I think we have the motherships, but they're not out. No one knows anything about it. The Titans are the biggest ships in staratlas. This is specifically the T1, right? It's got a whole bunch of stuff. 22 weapon hardpoints, 1 Titan weapon hardpoint. It looks crazy, okay? It looks huge. They are off the market now. They are off the market. They are $5 million a pop. That's pretty significant. Why are they off the market? Lots of questions, right? Let's have a look quickly at the Star Atlas marketplace. Now, there is 3 Titans so far, okay? We have the Busan Last Stand, we have the Super Phoenix, and the T1. You can see the Last Stand is here at a 10% discount. It's still priced at $5 million. Let's go and see the Super Phoenix. The Super Phoenix has been taken down. The Super Phoenix has been taken down. Okay, let's have a look at the T1. That's also been taken down. It'd be funny if it loads up and then it was actually still there. Be like, oh no, my prep. So it's very interesting how this has happened, right? We don't know the specific details on this. It is the bull market. People have made money, okay? Has someone wanting to buy this OTC over the counter? Of course, they're not going to buy it. Like, if I'm going to pay $5 million for something, I'm not going to buy it straight from the marketplace. I'm going to contact the team and say, hey, I've got $5 million in cash. Come and get it. Come and give me that ship. This is a personalized service. So it's going to be an OTC deal, right? And Michael Wagner also commented on this. He said, no comment, right? So I don't know if they are being bought, if they're being taken off the marketplace for another specific reason. I'm not entirely sure, okay? But it is very, very interesting. They're $5 million each. Now, people have made money in the bull market. I've recouped my loss from FTX and Celsius so far. I'm sure you have. Bitcoin is holders are 97% in profit. So if you bought, of 100% of people in Bitcoin, right? If you bought Bitcoin at any one time, 97% of those people are in profit right now. Really interesting. Really good stats, okay? Now, if someone did buy from there, of course you would be able to see that the Dow Treasury would get some. Now, Michael Wagner wants to be clear about something here. This treasury is not Automata's treasury. This is the Dow treasury, okay? Nothing to do with the company. We bifurcated revenue since inception, with all in-game rev flowing to the DAO. This is owned, managed by Polis stakeholders. Can't wait to see hackathons, grants, even rev distribution coming from within the future. Now, probably even like content creator rewards, for example. We have to be very careful with those, though. So currently, the assets in the treasury is about $5 million, okay? Most of it is in Atlas. 4.7 million is in Atlas, but the rest is in USDC, okay? And we've got a little bit of Solana, like 1 Solana, so nothing crazy there. So it's, but over the 30 days, look how much money we have made in the last 30 days. 22 million in Atlas. It must be all the Atlas price appreciation, as well as the crafting fees coming in, as well as some of the other Atlas syncs. Pretty cool stuff, right? So this DAO has $5 million. We are not voting on anything so far. We're not using it for anything. So it's going to keep building up a little bit until the Polis locker allows us to start voting on proposals, right? And then we can go in and say, okay, use like 1% of it for this thing. Use 1% for that thing. Yeah. That's what's going to happen later. Not now. It's going to happen later. Okay. Now, one thing I think you really should know as well in Star Atlas, and of course that's me. I like to tell you things I think you need to know. So, remember, if you watched my video, my last one about Star Atlas, the town hall, they were going to be reducing the emissions in faction fleet and score, okay? In score specifically. So there's now a different change, okay? Because it's going to be too expensive. Let's see what Michael Wagner says. Due to the current projected expenses in settling out all accounts in faction fleet, with particular consideration of priority fee requirements, all that means is that, to send a transaction on Solana, it's getting a bit busy now, so you have to pay a little bit extra to make sure your transaction goes through. So not only do you pay your normal transaction, you pay extra. And so he's saying with those two combined, and the short amount of time until the release of Starbased, we will no longer be moving forward with the 33% reduction of earnings in faction fleet. The faction fleet will continue earning the same. Okay, well, not the same as original. It's reduced first by 33. This is the second 33 that they're no longer doing. Now, I wonder why they had to stop this. Is it because they have to completely close all the accounts and then start it up again? It costs too much. I think they said, I saw in Discord, is about $25,000 or $50,000 just to reduce this score, the emissions. It's pretty hefty, right? And I think something about the tech, it gets better every year in Solana, and so there may be a different way to do this that they're just going to leave it for now, okay? Now, there is still another thing you should know. However, we will proceed with the deprecation of Faction Fleet and the Armstrong mining ship support in Faction Claims upon the release of Starbase. So, Armstrong will no longer be used in Faction Claim, okay? Not Faction Fleet, Faction Claim. It gives you R4 resources, okay? Lots of stuff changing, guys, okay? Now, while I was in the Discord, I just saw this really pretty picture I wanted to show you guys. This is the Ogrika Thripid, I assume, inside the Ogrika Thripid. It does look pretty cool. I want to have one. I want to go inside, but I can't afford one at the moment. Now, before I finish, I want to look at what I discussed before with you about Rome, okay? Let's have a look at all the DAX and their mining capacity, or their mining prowess, okay? This is the AFIA Flipside dashboard, one of the reasons why we won the best guild, okay? Just there, okay? Now, let's have a look at this. This is the mining dashboard for DAX, okay? In labs, mining DAX, okay? Let's have a look. The #1 winner goes to Rome, okay? Just there. Rome has mined 52 billion in resources. 52 billion resources. Now, why are they doing that? They are Oni, right? They want to control the market a little bit. I think what they're doing is they have been having a really mad dash, a mad crazy run, try and collect all these resources because they are aware later on we're going to need these resources to go and upgrade a lot of the ships, upgrade a lot of the star bases that are going to be coming. Upgrade and maintain the star bases, right? They have been going crazy. Even though we have more people in AFIA, AFIA, right? We are $10 billion less in 10 billion, not dollars, 10 billion units less in resources mined. Pepe, isn't that crazy? Like, they have a lot more than us, right? So yeah, I think they have a plan, and they've been hoarding resources this whole time. And I think when Starbase comes, they are going to like be upgrading a lot of stuff. Okay. Now, you can do the counter trade to that, can't you? Because they are mostly Oni. They have a little Mud and Uster, but they are mostly Oni, which means a lot of their Atlas emissions will be going to Oni. So you can say, no, I don't want that, because, you know, if you're in Oni, you're going to get less compared to them. So you might as well go to Mud or go to Uster, where the Atlas emissions are still more, because, you know, you're not having to compete with Rome, okay? Now, it's also interesting to see the third one, the Club. They are also mining a lot. They've got 23 billion units mined. Why do I keep saying dollars? They've got 23 billion mined, but they weren't at COPA. Why weren't they at COPA? The Club, what happened, guys? I thought you guys are pretty big. You're the third biggest miners. Where are you? Like, no one knows about you. Come on. Come on. Now, on top of that, let's look at crafting, though. There is a big difference. So we have crafted the most at AFIA with 30 billion, where Rome has crafted 27. So I would say Rome actually has a lot more raw resources that they haven't crafted yet. Possibly they are now scrambling to get all of those resources crafted or bring them to the Starbase so that they can export them and take them to the wallet so that they're getting ready for Starbase. Okay? And bulk is number 3. Very, very interesting stats, right? Blockchain. You gotta love the blockchain, okay? Now I'm going to tell you how I'm going to play Starbase a little bit. So currently, I'm a hydrogen miner. Okay, I like to keep things very simple. I don't have time for all the math and saying, okay, this is going to go here. It's going to mine this much. I need this much fuel and ammo transported there. Which ship can do that? And how often do they have to go? Like, too much, guys. I can't do that. So my plan, very briefly, okay, for Starbase is, I'm aware that to upgrade all of the star bases, you do need resources, okay? Some of them are tools, and some of them are food, okay? You don't need ammo. There's no combat yet, so I'm not going to touch ammo. Just a minimal, whatever you need to actually function. I'm not going to touch tools, because that's mostly for scanning, sorry. What I'm going to touch is... don't take me wrong, okay? What I'm going to actually be mining a lot is actually food now. I'm going to be mining biomass now, okay? Because if you see hydrogen, everyone can very, very easily mine hydrogen, okay? I'm going to take hydrogen off the table. You can see it. It's just up and to the right. What I'm interested in mining is biomass. You see this? this little green line over here, yeah, it was really low before because there was not much of a use for it. And then the Council RFR came in, okay? Council RFR made it have a giant spike. You can see this spike here. Let me turn everything off but biomass so we can actually see properly. Okay. This is where RFR started coming in, and all of a sudden everyone has a mad dash to go and buy food and redeem it for RFR. We do know RFR is going, but in Starbased, guess what we need to be able to craft anything at any of the Starbases? You need food to maintain the Starbases, okay? You need food to maintain the Starbases so that the crafting can continue, and the entire game system dies if there is no crafting. So food, I think, is going to be in heavily demand, in my opinion, okay? So I am going to now actually pivot from mining fuel to stockpiling some food at the moment. Just very, very simple. Every, like the Only CSS and the safe bases, they have a fuel spot right next to it, okay? They have a fuel spot right next to it. It's very easy to get to, very easy to just go, mine, come back, go, mine, come back. So that's my new plan, guys. I'm going to be actually mass mining biomass and crafting it. Yeah, do I craft it at the base there, or do I bring the biomass back to CSS? I gotta look that up. I gotta look which one's better. Okay. If I craft it there, that means I need to bring all the resources I need to mine it back there. Anyway, we'll touch on that later. That's my plan, guys. I hope you have a plan for Starbase coming up. That's my little niche, okay? That's what I think I'm going to do. It also keeps it very simple. Don't have to worry about logistics too much. I don't care so much about SDUs. SDU farmers are crazy. I don't have many small ships to send out in SDUs. I don't have any ray fams. I don't have any research data mining ships. So it's very simple, okay? I did hydrogen. Now I'm just going to do biomass. That's where I'm going to focus. I like to keep things simple. But you tell me what your plan is, okay, down below. And you let me know how else I can also create content for you so I can win this year's COPA, or at least next year's COPA. I want to be the best StarAtlas content creator, or at least have the best educational video again. But still, shout out to all of the others Beyond the Horizon, as well as Atlas Theory, and everyone else who did great content at StarAtlas. Okay, my friends, I'm going to leave you, and love you as always. Ciao for now. Bye.